Hey everybody, Don Georgievich here with Job Interview Tools. Today I'm going to show you how to give a great answer to the accomplishment question, one that will really impress your interviewer, and I'm going to follow that up with an example at the end of this video. Now, the accomplishment question is designed to allow you to express your achievements. It's kind of like, asking what are your greatest achievements, but the trick is your interviewer wants to know about it in a way that's related to the job for which you're applying. Now, the accomplishment is a noteworthy or high-profile task or project that you worked on or completed. Basically, you accomplished something, and it may or may not have been a result of your own innate strengths. For example, your strengths might be in managing people, but your biggest accomplishment was writing a paper that was published in Scientific American magazine. Do you see the difference there? For example, let's say you're an accomplished salesperson and you know how to sell copy machines. In fact, you're the best in the business. But let's say you're interviewing for a management job in the accounting department of an e-commerce business. And in the interview, they ask, so Don, what are some of your greatest accomplishments? And I say, well, I'm a really great copier salesman. They'd be like, yeah, so what does that have to do with accounts payable or accounts receivable? Now, I'm using extreme examples to make my point, but the point is, I want you to think about your accomplishments as they're related to the position for which you're applying. Now, for some people, career changers or, fresh college grads, expressing a related accomplishment just might not be possible. So in those cases, you want to use the next best thing. For college grads, you can use your education as an accomplishment. This works better if you have a master's degree than a bachelor's degree, but still. Now, for career changers, try to use an accomplishment that might cross over to a different industry. Now, management and leadership related accomplishments work well for these situations because they transfer over really, doesn't matter whether you're managing people, doesn't matter what industry you're managing them in. Now, to create your answer to the accomplishment question, write down at least 5 of your best accomplishments, no matter how big or small or unrelated to the job. Just write down the title of each one. Maybe you improved a sales process, or you developed a new product, or you improved a manufacturing process. Maybe you gave a speech at a TED Talk. Whatever it is, write it down. This exercise is going to stimulate your mind so you can remember all the really great things you've done. And then organize your accomplishments from the greatest to the least great. Then in step 2, next to each accomplishment, write down how achieving that accomplishment or contributing to that event made you feel. Did it make you feel great, proud, satisfied, honored, fulfilled, grateful, happy? Whatever it is, write it down. And then, why? Write it down why it made you feel that way. And then in step 3, write out the details of each accomplishment. Basically, what did you do to achieve it and how did you do it? And then in step 4, you put it all together. Describe what you did, why you did it, and the impact that it had on your former employer, and then the result. And now if you recently graduated college, your accomplishment might sound something like this. I recently graduated from The Ohio State University with a master's degree in mechanical engineering. While I was there, I had the opportunity to intern with Tesla Motors, where I became exposed to some of the most advanced automotive technology that exists on the planet. Getting the Tesla internship was 10 times harder than getting accepted to Ohio State's graduate program. Over 250,000 students from all over the world had submitted applications, but only 25 were accepted to the program, and I was one of them. I got to work side by side with some of Tesla's most senior automotive engineers, and though I didn't design anything, being in the presence of sheer engineering greatness solidified my decision to work in the electric car industry for the foreseeable future. And that, my friend, is all there is to answering your greatest accomplishment. And now that, like I said, that one works great if you were just graduated college. If you didn't just graduate college, pick an accomplishment that is still related to the job that you're interviewing for. And really all you got to do is talk about something that's noteworthy, aligned to the requirements for the job you're applying, and then you essentially just treat this like a behavioral question and use the STAR behavioral method to answer it, where you kind of set up the situation or task, discuss what you did, which is the action, and then reveal the results of what you or your team accomplished. It's best to use a work-related story, but if you're out of good stories, consider using personal accomplishments as a last resort. Now, it's really helpful to come up with a few accomplishments because when you're in the interview and let's say you only have one, you might get caught off guard if they ask you for another example. They might say, wow, that was so great. You got another one? And you'd be like, oh, well, I don't know. All right, my friend, you got this. So go out there, proudly create and share your accomplishments on your next job interview, and I'm sure that your interviewer is going to be impressed with everything that you did. All right, my friend? That is all I have for you. But before we go, I want to share with you the top 10 interview questions. You can download this for free from jobinterviewtools.com/top10. Just put in your name, email address, tell me where to send it. I go into more detail on the accomplishment question in this book. This book is going to show you how to put it together step by step by step, and it's got a few different answers, more than just the one for the college graduate. So this book is going to help you do that. It's also going to teach you how to answer, why should we hire you, and tell me about yourself and stuff like that. And it's got some questions in there that you might want to ask your interviewer. So free book, my gift to you just for spending some time with me today. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And as always, if you would like to get notified every time I release a new video, please subscribe. All right, my friend, good luck on your next interview, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.